feel like this is kind of awkward, but I don't know. Let's just get started. I'm quitting on my writing a song a week for a year project, or probably more accurately, I quit a couple months ago and I didn't tell anyone or do anything. So like, how far did I get? I got 28 weeks of like dedicated writing a song a week, and then I got behind and I was writing some other songs, but I wouldn't say that like at that point I was really getting full songs done. I was just like trying but not really succeeding very much. So why am I quitting? So I am a better person when I'm a happy person. And I mean, this is sort of my, it's been my philosophy for a long time that, I don't know, it sounds kind of hedonistic, but like, I think that I treat people in my life better when I'm happy. And the more I value my own personal growth, and my own personal, not necessarily comfort, because I think getting out of your comfort zone can be good, but I don't know, just like it feels like personal, I don't know, just when I value myself and put myself first, that actually allows me to be a better person and allows me to put other people first in a lot of other situations. And that's sort of been my philosophy for a while now, and it's, I think, gotten me far. And this project was becoming just really, really, really overwhelming mentally. I've had, like a long year. I'm not going to get into like that many details about it, but like, just like personally, I've been going through some stuff. Musically, obviously, like everybody's been going through stuff since the beginning of the pandemic and all of that. But it's just, I started looking like in July, started listening back to the songs, and I started at the beginning. And I just noticed, like, as the months progressed, the songs were getting worse. I could just start to feel that there, like, wasn't any passion behind them. The lyrics started getting kind of just, like, whatever. I was just starting to, like, get songs done just to get them done. And, that, like, originally was kind of the goal. I wanted to get songs done even when I didn't feel like it. And I think that I did accomplish that in certain contexts, but I needed to start to, I think, value my own personal feelings a little bit. I find like really great value in perseverance generally. But I think in this case, I needed to have the strength to find the value in quitting. And that sounds kind of dumb, like the value in quitting. But like, I don't know, maybe we're seeing this like kind of with the workforce, like people are starting to value themselves a little bit more and saying, if you're not going to value me, I'm going to go elsewhere. But yeah, it was making me a worse person. It was making the songs worse. And I mean, like, ultimately my goal was to become a better songwriter from this and to ease writer's block and to create like a backlog of songs that I could then like pull from. And I think like those first 2 points, like becoming a better songwriter and easing writer's block, like it started to become the total opposite of that. And I needed to like go back and reevaluate my goals and just figure out like it was no longer serving my goals that I had set out at the beginning. The songs were getting worse, and I was getting worse writer's block than ever. And I just felt not passionate about the songs. I think like passion is something that you know, obviously is a huge part of music. Um, and I think like when I was doing this project, I just went like a little bit too far because I know that like passion is not the only thing that is important. It's also important to value, um, the more businessy and perseverance and um, you know organizational sides of things. And but I think that I just like I took it a step too far. I didn't realize how much it was going to draw on my sort of like soul uh joy tank. And I just felt like I mean not just this, but like a lot of things were just, this was one of the things where I had to prioritize my own like health, mental health, and just decide that like quitting is not the end of the world. And that's not to say that I'm not going to go back and maybe do this um, again later. I might try to do it again at some point when I'm at a more, like stable point in my life. Going forward, I mean, I'm still writing. I haven't stopped writing. I haven't quit writing songs overall. I've just quit trying to get it done every single week. I'm starting to look at like concepts more. I've been valuing that. Like, what is an interesting concept for a song? Like, I've been listening more than writing. Because I think maybe that was like one of my strengths as a songwriter was that I listened to like a whole bunch of different music. And so maybe I got away from that for a while. So trying to go back, listen to people that I maybe originally found to be a big influence, or finding new influences. Like I've been listening to a lot of Liz Phair from like the Girly Sound tapes. So like way before she was like really trying to do it, and then listening to those songs that made it onto that first album from those tapes and seeing like, okay, so what got changed, and do I think that what got changed made it a better song, a worse song, all that. So trying to get, I think, into a little bit of that, and just finding out what I value in songs. Yeah, and I'm trying to like, have more experiences in and out of music. So, I think a part of it is like, it's that thing where when a band you like, they get really big suddenly and then their music gets worse. Like they stop drawing on real world experiences and they become unrelatable. And I think something similar was happening with me, where it was like, I just stopped having experiences to draw on. And it's like, you can only draw on your past experience for so long before you're just like rehashing the same stuff. I've been, basically like living the same day in, day out for like, I don't know, like 2 years now. And so I'm like really trying to branch out and have new experiences and learn a little bit about myself, talk to new people, push my comfort zone in other ways that aren't just songwriting. Because I know I'm a good songwriter. Like it's something that although I've like struggled with it in the past, I know that I can create a good product. So now just trying to reduce the idea of garbage in, garbage out, have good experiences coming in so that I can synthesize that and make that into a song that people can relate to and enjoy, and something that's creative and different and new in a way that it didn't feel like I was doing, especially like, probably like the last like 8 songs, like the last 2 months I was writing. It was just like, oh man, I'm just like saying words because they rhyme. I don't even care anymore. And I want to care. I want to care about my music. I want to care about music in general. I want to make my life better. I want to make your life better. So yeah, that's sort of the update on my life. Um, but good things coming soon. I recorded a couple new songs. Those should be coming out hopefully early next year. I've got like 3 songs on the docket that are like almost ready, that are just sort of like waiting for some of the more promotional stuff to get going. So, yep. This has been Murphy K. Thanks for visiting my channel. Subscribe if you want to see more of my songwriting journey. Okay, bye.